Okay. Welcome. This is always, with the first reading, I have to set the tone. Welcome. Every Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Aries, every Aries here in the planet of Mother Earth. Welcome. This is your monthly psychic tarot reading with me, Shadow Sister Silva, and I have prepared you a sacred space, and I hope the microphone works well. I was a little bit disappointed last Sunday that it was really cracking the voice. I have no idea to know now. I don't know how would I check it. If you listen me and the sound is good, give me a 1, say something. Anyway, this is now a monthly reading, so we go very deep. We have here already pre-selected your card from this invisible tarot deck that I've been designing, and you got this Temperance card. I accept all parts of myself, and this is the whole theme for your month of November. Sorry, we are now October, and I'm doing this reading. A little Spidey came here to see this. Anyway, I have a spider in the window. Anyway, this is now the November energy. Accepting all parts of yourself, and possibly, maybe, Temperance is always the angel on your shoulder. Maybe there is some kind of goodness, or like we are going in this reading to this kind of sacred space for gratitude. We are already kind of going into the Thanksgiving mood from the beginning of the month, and Temperance is the Sagittarius card, and of course the Sagittarius season starts also in November. Anyway, this is kind of that energy of having the good angel on your shoulder. Maybe even your guardian angels are activated with all these dead days in Halloween. Manisha Dashani say hello. This is Aries monthly psychic tarot reading with me, Shadow Sister Silva, and I let your shadows meet your light, so you can be whole again. But now for the whole month of November, this is going to be a big reading. So welcome every Aries. I explain you a little bit how the audience can take part. Of course, you can comment. I can say your comments. Yes, immediately there's a question. When will I get a job? Say Manisha. So if you have a question and you are Aries, I want to know that you're Aries, or you have Aries placement. Like for example, I have an Aries moon, so then you would be okay to ask this question. And every star sign, the star sign should be then asking the question, or even cross-watcher that your partner is Aries, for example, and then you ask for the person. So then I would possibly pick your question. I will get one question from the audience only in the end. So now you can influence this reading by commenting, co-creating with me. But I have a planning here. So we're gonna see, this is your monthly energy now for whole November. This is a big monthly reading. We have here this kind of chakra energy oracle for your monthly advice from the spirit. You have solar plexus chakra that gave you this kind of divine comedy deck. So you have a solar plexus chakra. I soon talk about a little bit the solar plexus energy. It could be meaningful even now for November. But with this deck, you get your opportunity for the month. And with this fairy tale tarot of the divine deck, you will get the challenge for the month. So these are the first things, first part of the reading. Okay, somebody is here, Sagittarius. Anyway, interestingly, there is this Sagittarius energy for Aries because this is the monthly energy, and this is Sagittarius card that I designed. So this, of course, Sagittarius starts in this November 2. The birthday, is your birthday gonna be which day? Anyway, this is how you can ask. I will pick one question from the audience in the end, and I will make this kind of like a free plug reading. So if I usually take readings, I make them usually very well. Let's say I do for the people 1 hour reading for 100 euros. So it is valuable. But of course, we will go depending of your question. Is it career? Is it love? What is it? And I always explain a little bit before I start. When I do the psychic reading, I will pull a crystal for you, like now for Aries, and we will see kind of what is the chakra healing even in your question. So even that's always, I always start my reading with the chakra crystals. That's my style. So let's go. I'm not reading anymore this question. Ask this question, I will read them in the end, or sometimes I peek here if you comment of the reading. And part of this reading is also interesting part. I have created my own Shadow Sisters Tarot spread. Sometimes I do that if I feel like I need to design a new spread, because I'm a graphic designer in my profession. So I made today this extra. After we got this through, I will make a reading using a sacred space for gratitude, and we have this 4-card spread still showing a little bit light and shadow and about how to be grateful for, kind of getting already to the Thanksgiving mood, because for me at least the family is very important, and I thought today a lot my values, and I thought like, yes, I have to show it in my readings, and what is the best moment even than when November has Thanksgiving to bring that into this monthly reading, this kind of family energy. But of course, you audience, you are my family too. Thank you for being here. And thank you for subscribing. So now let's start. And then it's one light message here, also part of this sacred space for gratitude. But now, this we already saw. I wanted to read you, I'm always a little bit storyteller. I wanted to read you about the solar plexus chakra and what is the kind of meaning of it, because I often speak it is as the like a hero and warrior positive archetype, and the negative would be servant. So these are like a classic thing that you could immediately take from this chakra healing. But also the yellow chakra, this solar plexus chakra, reveal our planning processes. It represents thinking and problem solving. And yellow cards, or also of them, because this deck we might get this kind of chakra cards also. But anyway, yellow cards or this crystal reveal our ability to resolve issues. In essence, they show what's on our mind. But so part of the solar plexus chakra is decision making and willpower. And every of our decision is often made in a flash of moment. Do we move forward or do we stop? There is a split second when we decide. And in this chakra you decide if you will allow magic into your life. And kind of the theme of today is stay magical. So, do you let, Aries, this is a question for you, November challenge, opportunity. There is an opportunity of magic to your life. Do you let it in? That's a little question. Anyway, let's start seeing life. What is this kind of chakra energy card? Do you get also yellow here, or what you get? So this is now, let's have this. Here it is. Then maybe I make all these cards before we look them, so I can start reading. Sweet Simi say hi, ma'am. Welcome. This is stay magical. Yes. Let's stay magical. Let's stay. Okay, here is this opportunity. We have here one more. We have challenge for Aries now. Challenge for Aries. Is it only one? I feel like there is another one here. Okay. So let's see. Okay. Oh my God. Gossip. Interesting. This is related to heart chakra anyway, green. So what are you doing, Aries, that somebody is gossiping about you possibly? That is your advice card from Spirit. This is actually, we will read in the end. What is this gossip about? Interesting. Are you so goody? Like there is this, I accept all my parts. Indeed, sometimes if you have done your kind of inner work and you have accepted your part, but the other people have not accepted their parts, and they are not so whole and complete or whatever. So maybe then you become the the subject of the gossip, because you dare to do things and you dare to stay magical. So indeed, it is a good thing to understand, like if you are getting tension, kind of like if you want to do anything like success in your life, you sometimes have to take risks, and sometimes it means to stand out. This person here kind of stands out. This is a heart chakra energy, so like standing out might be the challenge indeed in this November. Do you dare to be yourself? You dare to stay magical. Here we had this overall energy already. I accept all parts of myself. So it is kind of like when you do, you are powerful. You are kind of activating this kind of heart energy, heart centered. Your heart brand can be indeed with the values. Like I also talk about in the beginning of the reading already about the fact that I wanted to bring this kind of family values here by bringing this kind of like Thanksgiving theme. Yeah, maybe you will bring more your heart in November. But we read from this booklet later, this story in the end. But let's see, leave it now here. Now, opportunity for your November, Aries. Okay, I don't know, should I take this reversed? Because this is your card. Interesting that is reversed. Let's see if all, no, they are not. This is Aries card, Emperor. Interesting that you got the Emperor card. This is your card. Logical, strategic, planner. Was already here kind of the planning mentioned. It's even top of it. I totally believe in this kind of field consciousness. Your authority is, maybe I do leave it upside down. In this case, even if it's opportunity, maybe there is something work to do to turn this around. Maybe there is really this healing to be made of that chakra energy of the solar plexus chakra to really be this powerful hero and like a warrior and not a servant, but a true emperor that you are. This is an opportunity. So there is an opportunity to change, turn this around, even if you feeling like you were not fully in this emperor mode, because it's an opportunity, it's kind of positive, you can turn it around. I would interpret it like that you have a work to do here, to understand, to put the light in your own house, and I understand like indeed your own sign showed up here. This is in Tarot Major Arcana Life Path, this is your card. So look carefully how the Emperor looks. This is having all the kings inside, all the masters. Every area of mastery, this Emperor should kind of like embody it. True leader. That is your opportunity. But it was coming like this. So Spirit kind of said there is work to be done there. And gossip going around. What's going on here? Opportunity, yeah, this is an opportunity position. This you get because you got this crystal. I have different decks you get because of the crystal, and you got this. So yeah, opportunity yourself. All these Aries qualities, like it can be sometimes coming cold when you are like a very like a this kind of structured or like a manly style leading, like a boss lady, even a female would be. But that's your opportunity to be the boss. Yeah, I have kind of one success story. I was reading for one Aries woman life, and she got a very good position now. She got a very good job after my reading, and I got to know it. I was like, yeah, great. Sometimes it can be an energy healing thing to do. Understanding how big role this solar plexus chakra plays in your career even. And I was reading, if you want to read again, like I listen again this, but there was this part in this chakra healing that do we have a logical or scattered approach? Solar plexus reveals our planning process. So how good planner you are, that is now in focus in November. Okay. So this is now Aries. This is the Aries monthly reading. We are only talking about Aries here. This is Sacred Space. Okay. Next card is, or two cards are your challenge for November. So one came upside down, one not. So 5 of Wands, this is chaos. This is usually indeed you have like some issues with people. Ruling planet of Aries, of course, Mars. So this could be influencing that you are like too much taking personally something, like hold your horses, kind of like be calm with people, because there might be endless argument if you go to that path. But this is a challenge, like some people are opposing your opinions. Of course, if you're a true leader, you have to take the tension. It's natural that if you're a leader, people are questioning your authority, and you have to be ready to be challenged. And somebody is challenging you here, clearly. But this came upside down, so for a once, this is usually, it can be even marriage. I'm gonna read this story. Actually, these cards, I don't like to read, they are not, no, yes, I have to mention the upside down meaning. So anyways, a challenge. So the couple here, maybe in the relationship wise, there is some challenges. Like this could be a beautiful coming together, celebrations, a beautiful love, but there are some issues here that again you need to turn around if you want to really be happy. Anyway, these are the challenges. Okay, I'm gonna read a little bit from this story because these are fairy tales. So what is this 5 of Wands? I believe fairy tales are very healing, so I like to include them. Where is it? Let's focus on, I think this is such a clear chaos situation. Let's focus on this couple energy. So if this was upside down as your challenge, it would mean reversed self-doubt, diaspora, cancelled plans, and gloom. But if you turn it around, is reunion, success, pride, happiness, and family. So indeed, my next spread will focus on the family gathering and Thanksgiving. So I think you really should give a chance to the family, I would say. Like now you are not. Now you, I don't know why. You know, you know, Aries. What is it with your family? But you should, if you want to take this challenge, maybe there is something here, because this fairy tale is India Sanskrit epic poem. The 4 of Wands represents rejoicing and festivities, a well-deserved celebration and a stable time to be thankful. Cherished loved ones, Mohini and Aravan, embrace each other, enjoying the time before the next adventure begins. So that's what you can have if you work on this get together. But now it was kind of like a questionable. Is this gonna happen? It's up to you. You have the willpower in the end. Okay, your challenge. So anyway, you are clearly showing in the center of your reading with your hero story going on here, staying magical. Okay, Emperor, stay magical. That could be a quote from here. I think, should I read this already? I think I will focus soon on this Sacred Space Gratitude reading, so I do read this and then we move on. So what is this gossip about, Aries? Spirit wants to give you advice. Maybe you are visible. There is gossip going around. Where I can see this card. Green cards here. So there is many questions, but questions I will choose in the end. One question I will choose from somebody who say clearly their Aries. So always remember to state in your question that you're Aries, or you have Aries placement, or you're cross-watching for Aries. So it has to be related to Aries. This is now advice from the spirit. Charmine Chartreuse. I never met a person I didn't like. The legend. Charmine is eccentric and kind. From her chartreuse green house to her fascination with scarves, she is a topic of town gossip. After her death, the local people discover her incredible detailed paintings of their town and realize she was an extraordinary artist who painted their lives with love. They feel sadness for never having really known her. Charmaine Chartreuse suggests that appreciating differences is a key. This card is warning that you may lose a valued relationship if you do not appreciate what you have. Really, this gratitude is coming immediately in this reading. This is the theme of the reading, is to be grateful. And here is almost like you should be grateful for everything you have this moment. And key ideas of this card is uniqueness of others, naivety, support for your vision, lack of appreciation, refocusing your life. I will give you this meditation because I want to understand why this is now your advice. Maybe this you could like reflect. Sometimes some card really you look long enough, you start to see what is this. So meditation, Aries. Visualize someone you may be judging harshly. Notice how powerful your negative feelings are. Picture yourself in a room with that person and tell them what you like about them. If you run out of things to say, start repeating. You can accept this person as they are. Allow them to tell you things they like about you. When they finish, thank them for coming. Yes, I think even like be allowing other people to like you. I don't know, something like this. Like sometimes I know myself, sometimes I can be very focused on my own thing. But what is this people, like you're pushing them maybe away, or you see them as a threat where maybe they have something to say and you should just listen. Like a good leaders, they're always listening and they are compassionate. So maybe that is a little bit those empress skills that would turn this emperor in the better way. Okay. Nadembek says here, tomorrow is a very important day in my life. Can you help me? And who is saying here something? So the question, when you put a question, say that you're Aries, and in the end I go through all these questions. Now we are staying magical, and we go forward and we get into the meat of this reading. We have the current feelings of your person, Aries. So these are feeling cards, and we are getting there. Feeling of your person. There is, there some Finnish text coming too. Okay. I don't know if I take this clear stuff. This one. Okay, Aries, current feelings of your person. This is enough. Okay, one more because it's November, it's whole month. Now we're talking, I'm taking this often in my Sunday live reading for pick-up-pile reading, but now this is Aries for whole month. So we have here grounding. Real you, soul mission, integrating souls, roots, origin, truth deep, ancestry, wisdom, allow to feel from within, starseed, grounding, higher vibration, stability. So there is really this kind of like a understanding your person, this kind of feeling of your person, how somebody see you. If you're thinking how they gossip you, anyway, they see you very grounded. There is something about very like you're well rooted. You're very strongly, I would say it's part of this being very strong of yourself. Interesting, in the icon of this reading, I have also a tree like this, but it doesn't show this heart and in the roots. But this is, you get a lot of strength from the strong roots. And the root people, yes, I think that is here. Like those people who are the root people, they are the people who are really good for you and not bad gossip. Like you should connect to those who stay in your life, even the life is hard. So you should gather around this kind of root people. Somebody is maybe like that because this card is showing. Then Yeah, grounding. Interesting. This is looking in like I accept all my part myself, but it's looking like a reflection. But the parts could be even hidden under the ground. Here you have think feelingly, Neville Goddard. This isn't something anyone else can do for you. You must be the one to do this. Stop wasting your money on courses for other gurus or masters to do it for you. You must be the one doing it. Only then you experience the true power of the law. As we think we are, as we feel we are, think feelingly. Okay, this is interesting. Indeed, a little bit like a psyching yourself to be better emperor. Think feelingly. I was already saying that there might be some compassion needed for now. We are talking even gratitude for November. This compassion might be really something you need now in November to understand all these people that now looks a lot challenge. They're just coming to argue with you, but you could find like a think feelingly. Somehow this could be the key. Somebody see anywhere you are like this. There's Happy Mother's Day. I mean, no, not this a Mother Day, but I don't know what is it. Again, the root stuff. Deep in their roots, all flowers keep their light. So the same idea is coming again here. This is interesting that this repeats. Important to connect to the root people, not the gossip girls or boys. Root people. Who are your root? Who are rooting for you, Aries? Okay. Sacral chakra. I'm capable of releasing myself from any situation which doesn't let me be fully who I am. Some of these feeling cards are really this kind of chakra healing cards, but interesting to pay attention. You got a lot of root energy now solar plexus chakra too. First three chakras, indeed, they are related even to childhood, inner child healing. So far we got indeed those. We got root, we got sacral, we got solar plexus. They are all related to inner child healing. So maybe you have to look into that too this month. Success is having to worry about every damn thing in the world except money, says Johnny Cash. So this is also very leader-related problems. I Walk the Line by Johnny Cash. As sure as night is dark and day is light, I keep you on my mind both day and night, and happiness I've known proves that it's right, because you are mine, I walk the line. Beautiful. Johnny Cash stuff. It's really like a boss thing, like to have even the name Johnny Cash. Yes. Okay. Then we have you are mine, I'm yours, we are meant to be. Okay, there is repeating this you are mine. Somebody really see that, like they want to possess you somehow. Possess. Aries, somebody want to be with you. Okay. We'll find more about this soon. Let's see. There is somebody, Aquarius. I have started this readings now, this first Aries, and I go sign by sign. Tonight no more because it's getting late, but this is all about Aries. So if you're Aries and you want to be getting one psychic question answered tonight, now on my live, you have to say it clearly, and in the end I choose your question. One question I will choose out of all this, but has to be Aries, and I will be looking who is Aries. So anybody saying that clearly get a big chance. So now I think we go forward with taking one rune. We're getting this one rune for you for November. What is the theme? Balance joy. Okay. That's only one rune now for this month. And now I think I put aside these ones. We go to this. Let's have them here. I go to this reading where I use Secret Forest deck. Interesting, there is this kind of very Aries like deer here. The cover, this is two-side. So while I do this reading, I will switch it eyes closed, so we'll see which side comes. And now, first question. Sacred space, I took it here. Sacred space for gratitude. We are creating it together. We start with the light subject of Aries. So, maybe because we start with the light, I have this light card. So I'm going to put immediately on the table one light card. What could be the theme? We're talking about November and creating sacred space for gratitude. I'm fun and funny. Okay, being kind of fun and funny is a theme. Then we have the blessings you have. Now light. It could be even part of this that you are having humor. People like to hear what you have to say and laugh even about it. So let's see. I'm keeping eyes closed. The blessings you have, Aries. Okay. Ace of Cup, actually. I think I'll put these cards before I start reading. Usually I turn them around, but now they are all ready. Next is advice from the spirit, what you can be grateful for, Aries. Okay. King of Pentacle, but a dark side King of Pentacle. Johnny Cash is coming here. Okay, then next we go to the shadow side. Actually, not so bad. It's like a next question is the best way to celebrate November. It doesn't have to be a drunken party. Let's see. It can be also like a healthy party. Let's see. Did this game? One came upside down. Anyway. And lastly, I take more cards if they come. Situations or actions to avoid, and now we really look the shadow. I'm a shadow sister. I let your shadow meet your light so you can be whole again. So now, Aries, we're gonna see what situation you should avoid in November and actions. Let's see. So, what is this? Upside down now, 9 of Swords. Okay, of course you have to avoid it. So here, let's start. Your sacred space for gratitude for November. It's a very beautiful thing. Ace of Cup, Graal, the love of your life, the blessing you have. You have a big heart, or you have a love possible for you, like in November. Like there's a big possible to have completely like a true love in your life. This is a beautiful blessing indeed. So light is the big love, big heart, heart-centered. You got even this card here, even this was a gossip. Possibly you're very skilled in something and people talk about it to you because you have also very heart part of your what you do. You keep heart in it. So this is showing. But you had now advice from spirit. What you can be grateful for is this dark side King of Pentacles. So what is this dark side King of Pentacles doing? We have interestingly already had this tree theme going on here. Now you are like the tree. You have like the branches in your head. But it could be like a positive in the sense that it's colored, but you had black and white world. So maybe there is something you could soften your eyes a little bit to see less black and white the world, and then you could have more colors and more like abundance even in your life. So be grateful for more colors, more nuances. Not everything has to be black and white. I think you be grateful of what you got now. It was already coming before this message. Start to be appreciating everything you have already now. So this can be like that. We got here as the best to celebrate November. The working card, no, it's not working card, it's 8 of Cup. This is like letting go and walking alone, a little bit like a being in, but it's upside down. So you should connect. You should not be so alone and in kind of like turning into a tree because you are laying under it or something alone. Like this is upside down, so I think it's getting more connected to people, but of course this is like a feeling card because it's cups. But time to come back to the civilization, to celebrate people with others, not just to be so alone. Then we have here also another ace. You have 2 aces on the table. Actually, what does it mean? Wait. These are cards what magicians use. You have a temperance here. These are, you are having king on the table. This is really like a you have already 2 like aces. And you should start to understand how much this kind of like a creation power you have. Like you can beginning something, like this is a big effort. You can have a new beginning on something like a passion project, and this is not upside down. Anything is completely right. This is like the lizard of the Fire King. Even in the classic tarot, the Fire King has like a lizard there. The lizard is here. There is some great passion and ideas. Almost like it looks like the tail is in fire. It's time to take some bold action. Of course, this is kind of like in the classic tarot. This is kind of like a very passionate stick, but there is good to be celebrating now in November your passion and passion projects, and then connect to others, not to be so alone. Thank you for any new subscribers. I see here like people are subscribing. Just say that you're Aries. Soon I will look anybody who say the Aries. I will take question possibly. I mean 1 question, but has to be from Aries. And then we have the shadow now in November. Situations or actions to avoid. And this is even upside down. 9 of Swords. Completely dark night of the soul. And getting in your head, not able to sleep, worrying something, but it came upside down. So there is kind of like a situation to avoid. I think you're getting better already, but still this energy is this kind of Gemini go bad. 2 sides are fighting with each other. Even the meaning goes a little bit other when it's upside down. It's still that kind of dark night of the soul. You should avoid that. Situations and actions. So too much thinking. Avoid too much reasoning and thinking stuff. We got the same message with this Emperor card before. You can be a true leader. That was here, but it was upside down. So maybe too much in your head. Get more in your body. Think feelingly. Think feelingly was also the message from your person seeing it, that you could be like a good leader like that. And who knows, because this was your first card for whole November, I accept all parts of myself. This is even becoming a little bit less judging. Like here also less black and white about the money. But 2 aces is really this kind of like stay magical. We started this reading also saying this. You have this kind of magician energy here going on. 2 aces creating something. It's like a portal even around. That's your gratitude. You can be grateful that you're getting like a lot done because you have a heart in the right place and you have like actions that you're really boldly making, that even people can gossip about it because you do something different. You are standing out. Balance joy next to this. I'm fun and funny. Maybe you should be grateful about your humor, that you can be fun and funny. That's also here. So I don't know if I verify anything. I think it was quite clear. And now I could look the questions from people. So this was your reading for November, Aries. And let's see. Do we have here Aries? I'm gonna go in the beginning and read now. Aries, Aries, Aries. Is any Aries here? Sagittarius was here. Somebody asked a job, but I really need to see your Aries. Somebody wants to really know about job in the government. always there is just Sagittarius. Where is my Aries in the Aries reading? If there's no Aries here saying they're Aries, I can't then do this because I wanna keep the reading pure Aries energy. I'm Aries moon. What is your Aries placement? Maybe you could check. Maybe somebody of you have. Even if you have Aries moon or rising, is enough for me. Go to check fast. What is your Aries placement? If you're intense, if you are a little bit hothead, if you are, what are these Aries qualities, you might have Aries placement. Some fire in you, like there is clearly fire, like this is totally Aries reading, like there is this big fire going on. Fire sign, Aquarius. Your turn will come. I will do other readings, but today it's all about Aries. Tomorrow is a very important day in my life. Can you help me? There was another bike. I hope you were Aries, but it would be so nice that I would see that. Vieta Kodara say, today I lost my dog Jimmy, her, what is it, 22nd of August, was maybe born, 2002. I want to know, is she happy wherever she is? Like, number 7, please answer, love from India. Oh, this question I might actually take even, but if I see somebody's Aries, I will take that. Somebody say your dog is happy. I would like to see, I lost her today. Yes, I sometimes can indeed get connected to the lost ones. Only 2 years old. I lost my hamster. It was also 2 years. I had bad hamster sitters. They didn't do right. I'm trying to see still if somebody is Aries. There's so many. Thank you for every subscribers. Thank you so much. I'm doing a lot of readings lately. Hi everybody. Where is this? I don't see any Aries. Okay, where I can, let's see in the end. There's so many messages. Thank you anyway commenting, it's so nice. But the messages seem to be so many that it's even hard for me to find here. Aries is a star sign Aries, born in April or beginning of, I think 3rd of or 2nd of March already starting. So where is this dog question? I wanna find that back. You're gonna look to your dog. You're gonna do that. Because if I have any skills and I could do that for you, that would be such a nice thing. I think you've been crying a lot and you found my channel. And I know my superpower is sadness. It's a good thing to address that when you are sad, it's a power itself because it means that you care so much. So don't feel bad if you're sad. It is a sign that you really care. And I have accepted that sometimes I felt like, why I have to be so sad always, but you might care about this dog. I mean, you do, but it's like, it is just like, it's a normal thing to cry. Do I find it back? I lost her today. Okay, Vieta Kodara. Found you. Let's see the crystal for this dog. You didn't say the name of this dog. Would have been nice to know the name. Be nice to know the name of the dog. So we could say hello to the doggy. Vieta's dog. Where did I put the crystal back? Let's see the crystal for the dog. We have here in this reading today, we had even this wolf that I have drawn. White wolf is a good wolf. It's like which wolf you feed. Here also, snow fox. Let's see. I lost her today. Can I see any name? If you are here, Vieta, you could say the name of your dog and we could connect to her better. Okay. Dog was born in August, I think it was, but maybe Leo, Fire, possibly. So I don't see the Vieta anymore, but let's take for this doggy who died. We are thinking of you. Ah, third eye. Third eye, connecting with the heart and the mind to this dog. Third eye open for finding the dog. I think you're in the good place indeed. So everybody has a time here. We got this Halloween deck because of this. So is the Vieta still here who lost the dog? Sometimes people are coming and going, so I'm just like now taking what the dog want to say to the Vieta, because let's see one light message from the dog. But I think it's immediately this one that's on the bottom. I'm pleasure to be around. Okay, so the dog knows that it was the pleasure to be around. I mean, kind of, it's obvious, like pets are the big pleasure to be around, but this is a beautiful message, like a light message to say like, I'm pleasure to be around. And maybe how I see it, the spirits stay when they're important to your heart, they do stay also. So maybe she's still there and it's pleasure to be around. And maybe you could even talk to the dog. Like sometimes I have learned with my psychic studies that my teacher was doing exorcist, and he said like you have to speak to the dead the same as for the living. So you could still talk to this dog, at least now in your morning, like you could still like say what you have to say, because looks like this dog is still around. Okay, let's see. It didn't tell so much about the name or anything, what the Vieta's dog, who was 2 years old, has to say. Two of pumpkins. Oh, there is a cat on the lap, but I think really see that you are the good owner. You were holding this dog dear. There is this kind of pumpkin queen, but really caring queen. So you were taking good care of this dog. It's showing here the good queen, but here not sure what is it other than maybe the life and death. The dog just want to show you like life is like here you are still holding the pumpkin. Here there is a life and death, and kind of you're holding them both. Like they are present still. Like even the dog is gone, the spirit of the dog is still here. You're still holding it close like this, and that's what the dog see. Maybe it's a bit weird reading to read for the dead dog, but it's a beautiful thing. Like there is really like a clearly a person who takes care of the animal. There is like a rabbit, cat, not the dog in this picture. I don't see immediately, I think, but there is really, I think, point of this like understanding like we have a flow in life, and even the two. You said 2 years. The dog was 2 years. Yes. It's good. It is a 2 years showing here. Two of pumpkins. This is you had. Two pumpkins is having. Pumpkin is like a pentacle, is having energy. You had 2 years with the dog. It's saying we had, get a bit emotional, we had 2 years. It was amazing. We had, and now even life and death are always in our life. Life is about that. Sometimes it begins and it ends. You had me 2 years. We had it. Do we see anything else here? I would like to give you something beautiful. What the doggy of Vieta wants to give you. Angelic message. Let's have. Then I have to stop. It's getting late. Angelic message. Let's have a little spiritual. Okay, Vieta's dog. I don't know the name. I hope it soon would even be channeled to me. I'm not yet able to exactly talk to like direct dialogue. Some people can do that too, but maybe one day you can talk with your dog. You have here crossroads, path call. So indeed, the dog wants to say that you are in the crossroad. Like, this is the energy. You have lost the dog today and you're on the crossroad. And this would be the angel path call now that it's coming to you to say something. Hopeful message. So I love to see that this is like a 2 years. You had 2 years with this dog and it shows here. I hope the Vieta find this reading. So, life is trying to lift you higher, to get things working better for you, regardless of how this feels. It's a true gift. A karmic point's been reached. The way ahead lies open for you to choose with clarity, knowledge inside that will appear when you least expect. What will these changes look like? What do you need? How will you feel? To what effect and outcome? It's important that you now view things from all angles with truth and love, disregarding illusion, drama, hype, hurt, or pressure. Take all the time you need to see all options. And Angel Path Call is a master of prophecy whose inspiration brings the gifts of truthful communication and clairvoyance. You had really this already clairvoyance for this dog reading. So maybe the dog can actually help you to see clear something. The spirit can stay here with you if it's guiding you in the life to make decisions, because this is often doing decisions what you have and not. Maybe this dog was helping you to make those decisions, and now this is the angel coming about that. So this inspiration brings the gift of truthful communication and clairvoyance, ideal when you are looking for direction. Speak with Path Call about your options and choices and ask for insight from one who can see. The dog could see. Ask the insight from one who can see. The crystals you could connect is pink jasper, zeolite, malachite, azurite, and boulder opal, as they will help you to see the best way forward. An affirmation for you is: change is good. I trust the divine in me to know what's needed. Okay. So here, this was a bit weird reading maybe for some people, but it's a beautiful light message that I'm pleasure to be around. That was the dog was aware that you loved. The dog was totally aware, or the spirit world was aware how much you loved, and that you were indeed having 2 years with that dog. And now there is this kind of possible to maybe you use this connection still because he's alive, as to see more clear in some decision making, and ask kind of like a little guidance from this dog spirit. It's happily to help you, because totally there's just love here a lot. Okay, so I see there is a lot of people from India, but so thank you for watching this. This was a monthly reading for Aries, and I made this extra reading for a person who just lost a dog. So thank you for seeing this, and if you like me, like, subscribe if you didn't already, and tomorrow I continue with this Taurus and Gemini and Cancer readings. Now it's late in Belgium where I am, so I have to go to sleep. Thank you for seeing this, and bye.